All right, with us today, we have on the far end Mason Clabo. Today, Mason 16 points, 4 of 7 from 3. Bowden Skunberg, 16 points, 2 assists, 4 of 8 from 3. And Chase Walker, 12 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound, 1 assist shy of the school's first triple-double. We'll take questions from the group.
That was the first one.
Would have been.
Oh.
So Chase, sort of going off of that, what would, if possible, what would that mean to you? What does that performance mean to you right now?
Well, if I got it, it would have been pretty cool because I would have been in the history books. But nonetheless, we still got the win, you know. So that's always a good thing. That's the main thing. And enjoy it tonight. But we got a big one coming up, so we gotta get ready for that.
What are you guys sort of doing to prepare for a tougher opponent next week?
Watching film, practicing, working on our weaknesses, stuff like that.
Bowden, sort of in that first half, you sort of went on a Beatles solo run. What sort of went into you guys, like, what sparked that run? What led to that ball movement and all the assists you had tonight?
Yeah, I think just offensively, got guys like Chase, we're just finding open man. I think we had 30 assists tonight as a team. We knew they were a big help team, so you know we have a very unselfish team as well. So I think that played a huge role, and guys were just finding me, and I was in the right spot.
Mason, what's sort of been like for you, not only tonight, but like a couple games last week, sort of you stepping in for Tyreek and sort of being another freshman off the bench?
Yeah, I just think now the game's, you know, kind of coming slower. I think beforehand it was moving a little fast for me, just, you know, being the first time playing college basketball. But, I mean, like these guys said, we got a very unselfish team, and, I mean, they find me, and I'm just knocking down shots right now, so it's going good. You know.
Well, now that this game is over, you can turn your attention to the next one. Is it kind of exciting to go out to Utah and play a game at a big arena like that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We really enjoyed playing in LA. I think that was the stage that I know every little kid aspires to be at. And it's a good opponent too, so it'll be a good test for you know, later on in the season. We're really excited, but we have a few days off. I think we need a little bit of rest. We've been going hard in practice, a few games, so I think we'll just take one game at a time. We'll be prepared on Saturday. I think we plan.
You talk at altitude?
Yeah, altitude.
One here, yeah.
Chase, you guys are on a 7-game winning streak. You guys took on some challenging opponents earlier on in the season. How has that experience helped this win streak?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to pass that to my captain. You want to answer that?
I didn't even hear the question. Sorry.
How has the experience from the tougher teams like USC earlier in the season helped you guys throughout this win streak?
Yeah, I think Coach obviously set up our schedule for it to be tough. We didn't want an easy schedule, so we're playing tough teams like USC on the road, and I think that'll just better prepare us for the whole season. I think that's we don't want it easy, we want it tough, and we work hard every day to win those tough games, and that'll only help us down the road.
Bowden, what sort of led to all the three-point success you guys have been having over the last couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, it helps when you got 4 or 5 shooters. You know, you can't guard them all. You know, they got to help off somebody. So, it's crazy. Like we said before, our team's just been passing the ball like crazy right now, and we got so many dudes shooting for the 40%. So it's just someone's gonna be open, and I like our chances.
What was it like for you guys seeing the football team come out?
That was so tough.
We were talking about it, like, when we were walking out, I was like, because I wanted to run out there, I was like, what's Coach P going to do? And Coach P went out there, we were all like, yeah. But no, that was probably the coolest thing I've ever been a part of in college basketball, honestly. That was special.
I hope somebody got a video. You got a video of that?
I don't got a video. I got pictures of them.
Yeah.
You got to send them to me.
Yeah, that was really exciting and fun.
What does it sort of mean to both you guys since you're from North Dakota?
I mean, we take a lot of pride in being there.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Like, I grew up watching him, obviously, and he's about my brother's age, so I was just a little kid in elementary school, middle school, kind of looking up to him. You know, there's not a lot of Division I basketball players in North Dakota, so when you get one, you try to follow and, try to take their pieces of their game and just follow it. But it's been, obviously he had a tough year last year not being able to play, but I've been pretty grateful that kind of happened so me and him could play together.
You talking regarding the football game? Yeah, but we have some friends that are on the football team as well. We still have a lot of pride celebrating the success of NDSU, but I think we're here at ISU now. We're big fans for them, and I think it's a win-win, honestly. But it was really special being able to see those guys, because they've been working so hard, and we've been rooting for them all season. So that was really special to see that game. It was a really big one especially for the community and just the fans.
Bro, did you answer the question?
Yeah, he asked the wrong question.
I answered the wrong question?
Yeah, he's talking about the football game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about being from North
I
Dakota.
appreciate it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Anybody else? All right, thanks, Joe. Also the first time we've had 2 people from North Dakota on the press conference day.
There you go. A bunch of records today.
You ready? All right, Coach, give me your thoughts on this game heading into finals week, and a good way to send the guys off for final schools.
Yeah, heading into finals week, a good night for sure. A team that I think is dangerous. Chicago State, they play really hard. They've got a lot of athletes, and they got guards that can score. I thought, I was really pleased with our defense. I think our defense set the temperature for how the game was going to be played. We say set the rules, and I thought from the very beginning, our defense set the rules for how this game was going to be played, and it's a credit to the players. I thought they were ready to go. They were focused. We had a really good, crisp practice yesterday. We did a walkthrough this morning, and had our normal shoot around this afternoon. So just dialed in. Very pleased with the performance. I'm glad that a lot of guys got to play, and a lot of good things to build on tonight.
Coach, can you sort of talk on the success of ball movement and the three-point shooting today?
Yeah, it's getting better, right? 30 assists. I haven't coached a whole lot of games with 30 assists. So that's been a major point of emphasis. You guys know that. And we've been steadily getting better. But I think you're starting to see here, especially tonight, but in the last few games, I think the ball's moving better. I think, we're more connected on the offensive end. And I think what you see is a lot of guys that are willing to play the right way. That's a credit to the players, right? We can have all the talent in the world, but talent that doesn't work together, play together, buy into roles, play unselfishly, they'll underachieve. And I think what you see is a joy. And when the ball's moving like that, the game is so much fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play. It's fun to be a part of. And, I was really proud of the guys tonight. I just thought, really start to finish, just played the right way. Played Redbird basketball.
And with Bowden missing all of last season, did it take a few games for him to really kind of get back to the player he is?
No question, yeah. And I think his role here, I've said this too prior, but he was recruited to play on last year's team. So there's a little bit of a process to that, because he's got to find his way and find his lane with this unit and this group of guys. And I think you've seen it kind of steer towards the guy that we need more and more. We've had some real talks, but his how he has embraced what we need out of him. He has not fought that at all, and he just wants to win. He plays to win. Been so impressed with him as a young man, just maturity on and off the floor, and he's got real grit about him, and that toughness, competitiveness, resilience, grit. That's something that I hope when people watch us play, they see across the board.
Can you sort of talk on the guards and Mason and Tyreek, and you sort of started one guy, he did pretty well, and then you brought in Mason the last couple of games. What do you see in them?
Yeah, I see two guys there that bring really different things to the game, but in a lot of ways really similar things to the game. Both bring a maturity, I think, beyond their years. Both of them understand their strengths. Their assist turnover numbers are in a very healthy place. They bring a real energy to the game that's palpable, a youthful exuberance, if you will. And, normally when you have freshmen, there's a real process that might take months, and I'm not saying they're works in progress. There's no question, but I think what's enabled them to contribute at this level in the first 2 months of the season, I think is a reflection of their maturity, their basketball IQ, and their willingness to do what the team needs them to do. So I don't see guys fighting their roles or trying to be the guys they were for their high school team a year ago. I see guys really embracing what our team needs and the gifts that they bring to our table, to our team and to our program. So yeah, I'm seeing real growth from both of them.
Brandon, next game out in Utah, how did that come about, and is that part of your goal to give the team different experiences?
Yeah, for sure. I want to give them different experiences, no question. You know, if that game were played in the United Center in Chicago, it would be even better. But it's not. It's being played out west. So we took the game on, knowing that we've already been to the West Coast and back, and went down to Florida and back. So, you know, it's a really good, you want to call them mid-major plus, high major, whatever you want to call them. They're an NCAA tournament caliber team and program on a yearly basis. We know their coaching staff real well. I coached one of their assistant coaches back in the day at Kent State, and their head coach is a guy that Coach Slay worked for at Youngstown State as well. So we're you know, basketball family through the profession. So we have great respect for them. The game came about. They were looking for a neutral opponent. There's another game being played afterwards. I believe it's Utah State and or Utah and Mississippi State, and it was a great opportunity for us playing in an NBA arena against a great opponent. You know, sign us up, and so we're really excited, and it'll be a great test for us, no question. They're a very good team, very, very good team. I saw them a couple weeks ago, and I thought they looked like the '86 Celtics. They were humming. So they're a really good team. We'll have to be, we'll have to be at our best to compete. But we're looking forward to the challenge for sure.
You mentioned a little bit of improvements on the defensive end. What is sort of in that process like getting these guys ready to go?
Yeah, I think the system's a little bit different this year than it's been. I think there's a natural learning curve with the system, what we're trying to take away, what we're trying to accomplish, the connectedness required, what our responsibilities will be, and you need repetitions. Bottom line, you need repetitions. Reality is we didn't have group repetitions throughout the summer or fall because of our injuries, and you know, I know a lot of teams across the country experience the same type of thing. But installing a new defensive system, I think you need those. You need those repetitions together. So I think you're seeing growth just through understanding of where we're doing well, and also where we're not, and things we have to do better. So I think you're seeing real focused, intentional effort towards improving, and that's a credit to the players. They're dialed in on that, and I think you've seen incremental improvements. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go to become the best, defensive team we can be. Long way to go, but I think there's real positive signs here in the last 2-3 weeks.
Can we get your thoughts on the in-game football team coming?
That's first of all, I want to say congratulations to Brock and the football team, Redbird football team. That was what a monumental win, beating the #1 team in the country, defending national champ on their home field in the playoffs. That's speaks for itself right there. The moment that none of us planned, and we knew that they were trying to get back, and if they did get back in time, we're going to be introduced on the court. The moment was something that was very spontaneous. I think that if you were in the arena, you probably picked up on that, but it's probably a moment I'll never forget. That was really cool, and I think you see the love there, the genuine love. Our student athletes and their student athletes, we have a lot of friendships there, a lot of mutual respect there, their coaches, and that was just pure joy and exhilaration. I mean, that was celebration right there. It was a really cool moment. And I got to the huddle, and I don't even think I told him anything. I said, go win it for the football team, you know? So, yeah, really proud of them and happy for them. I know they're in the midst of a run here, so that's just one. But I know they got some real competitors on that team, and I love watching them play. Yeah.
Anybody else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys.